with that, guys, this is For the Swarm. So what is this show going to be about, guys? Let's get into that right here, right now. So the way that the show works, guys, is we are going to have a number of topics on a weekly basis based around the StarCraft community and just StarCraft at large. We'll be giving you guys some insight into what it all means, that being around, the game of StarCraft 2, that being also the esports side of things, and even the future of what we could be looking at down the road in the StarCraft scene. So with that, guys, let's talk about everything that we've got going on in this show here today. So let's get into that. So once again, guys, I want to say welcome everyone to For the Swarm. This show, guys, here today in this episode 1, we are going to be talking about a number of topics. And so what we go ahead and do is we'll talk about those specific topics, and I'll give you guys my opinions and thoughts on them. And then for those of you watching in the live chat, you guys can go ahead and ask your questions if you have any, and then I'll answer some of those at the end of the show in regard to today's topics. And so with that, what we're going to talk about here today on the show is the current state of StarCraft. I want to talk about the current state of StarCraft, where we stand at this point in time. I also want to talk about some esports stuff in regard to StarCraft esports, kind of where we are at least as of right now, and what I think the future of the esports side could potentially look like. And then, of course, guys, if you guys are accustomed to my YouTube channel, you guys can check out all of my StarCraft content there, which, of course, we have talked at nauseum about StarCraft 3. And so I want to talk some more about StarCraft 3 in this very first episode of For the Swarm. And then to round out the show, I want to talk about the 10-year anniversary of StarCraft 2 and what that can mean for, say, the next 10 years of StarCraft. So with that, guys, those are the show notes and what we're going to be talking about here on this show. So let's get right into it.